Hey guys, it's Lloyd from Frequency Gaming, and today on episode 2 of the Cinder Hunters, we will be continuing basically where we left off. For those that missed it, we just built our character and defeated the Crystal Lizard in the Ceremony of Ash. Let's go ahead and get this started. Okay, so to start this episode off, I do have something to tell you guys. I didn't beat the first boss on the first try. I know I should be ashamed. However, in my defense, I was trying to work on my parry a bit before going too far in the game. As you can kind of see here while I'm kind of fighting these ads. And I know I'm building a Pyromancer sorcery build, but being able to parry will definitely help later on down the road. Anyways, here's a brief clip on how my parry practice played out in the first boss fight.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time.
So as you can see, it did not work out that well, but here's my second attempt. Enjoy. And that's that, guys. First boss down, only 18 more to go. So let's go ahead and continue to push forward. Let's go ahead and light this bonfire and rest so we can set our checkpoint just in case things go south. After all, we are playing Dark Souls, aren't we? And we're off. Let's see what Dark Souls has for us this time. Ooh, what is that? A broken straight sword. That's a little disappointing. Let's just continue, I guess, up this hill. Is there anywhere else to go? I guess not. I guess let's just go ahead and go through here. Fire Length Shrine. Well, let's explore a little bit, shall we? And let's go ahead and go this way. And absolutely nothing. That is more disappointing than a broken longsword. Let's keep going though. Surely we'll find something, right? Let's go ahead and go this way this time, see what happens. I smell an adventure. Let's go this way, see where it goes. And a cliff. Cool. And a tree. Ooh, why does it tell me to press X? Where is it at? There it is. Examine. Okay, that was completely pointless. I'm sorry, guys. Absolutely worthless. Okay. Ooh, what is this? Souls. Awesome. I'll use those later when I'm leveling up. And the door's locked. So much for the adventure. Another cliff. Looks pretty far. Ooh, a ladder. Nope. Okay, let's try this. Nope. Okay, nothing. Too fat. I'll come back later. go this way. What does this message say? Enemy ahead. Well, I'm gonna have to call bullshit on that. After all, this is the Firelink Shrine. This is normally where the NPCs are. They're all talkative and fixing your stuff for you with a certain amount of souls, and you can buy weapons here and level up and all that good stuff. It's like a Walmart on Dark Souls. Okay, maybe this way? Just in case, though, there might be something here. I mean, I don't know. We can see. I don't think there's going to be an enemy here, but possibly. Never know, right? Okay, let's go ahead and go this way. See what happens. I love being enkindled, where you have the little ember kind of aura around you, you know? I think it looks really cool. I like it a lot better than being unhallowed on Dark Souls 2. Because then you just look normal, and it's just kind of, whatever. And there's a blacksmith, cool.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith.
Alright, so let's see what he can do for me. And so I don't bore you all to death, I went ahead and cut that out. All I did was kind of look around, see what he could do. Basic concept of a blacksmith, guys. For the guys just starting off on this amazing series of Dark Souls 3, what the blacksmith does is he fixes your weapons, which can also be done by just stopping by a bonfire. He reinforces them by leveling them up, making them better. Quality weapons, you could say, better stat buffs, things of that nature. Just kind of toy around with them. It's the best thing I can tell you guys. And this lady right here that I'm talking to right here is kind of like the merchant, I guess. You just kind of buy, sell, things like that from her. With this one, all I did here, guys, if you are playing along, trying to play as the pyromancer rather, slash sorcery build, all I did right here was buy the 3 spells you had available, which was the Soul Arrow, Soul Dart, and the Healing Spell. And then I also bought a staff to use later on. So just in case you wanted to know that. And then for this right here, leveling up wise, I was able to level up I think 4 times. Just put some stats into my magic pool and 2 points into intelligence and faith. Intelligence and faith, for those that don't know, buff up your casting power, as in buffs up, like for instance, my fireball spell. My intelligence and faith will boost up the attack power of that. So in terms of me using my points for that, I'm buffing up my fireball, making it able to produce more damage and more of an area effect. Let's go ahead and go to this new area, see what we can do here. Alright. Looks like there's nowhere else to go but straight. Cool. Wait, yeah, straight. Let's dramatically open up these doors. High Wall of Lothric. How much do you want to bet we're going to end up seeing a Lothric Knot by the end of this episode? Be a good time for them to come in. Go ahead and lock this bonfire, set our checkpoint here. Never know what could happen. It's Dark Souls after all. Go ahead and rest, refuel, whatnot. Let's go ahead and go. Give me them 3 souls. Now, see that dog up there on the right side and left of that one as well? Those dogs are going to be the most obnoxious enemy you play throughout this game, guys. They are quick, attack fast, attack hard, at least as a caster build, they are extremely obnoxious because they will dodge every single one of your spells, and it's just stupid. You got to catch them up really close and cast at the perfect time in order to hit them. So, just a little heads up there. They are fairly obnoxious, and you do see quite a few of them throughout your Dark Souls career. But, on that note, let's go ahead and continue on. As you see, there's two great axemen up here. Fairly simple to take down if you're having the build I do. Just keep your distance, keep casting spells. It's really too easy, guys. Right now, right there, I kind of won that by the skin of my teeth, but as you can see, I also need to keep my distance. But main thing as a caster build, guys, just keep distance. That's it. Give yourself enough time to throw those spells, cast those spells. Some of them have longer animation times than others. We'll actually end up using our staff here in a little bit because it does have a faster casting time. Alright, let's go ahead and take a shot of courage. Continue on. Up here, let's see what we got up here. Fair warning, guys, up here we do have an archer, and then one of these guys up here, I'll show you here in just a second. That guy right there that's praying right behind the archer, he actually transforms into something like the first boss did. It's kind of like one of those dark morph dragon things that are just awful. If you do want a challenge, go ahead and let him transform. You are rewarded with that. He drops a Triton Shard, which in turn lets you reinforce one of your weapon types. So if you're playing as a knight or a dex build or anything like that, it uses weapons, then that actually comes in handy. But in my case, it wasn't. So I just went ahead and killed him off before he transformed, saved up my magic a little bit for future events. And then right behind him, you did see how I picked up that longbow. Make sure you grab that, guys. That is very important for later on. It's going to save you a lot of time here in the next little bit. And we can't go through there. Wait, what did that message say? Alright. That is not nice. Alright, let's go ahead and continue on. Still can't go up these stairs. I guess we'll go ahead and head back to where we came from. Look over here, make sure there's nothing over here. Nothing, okay. Continue on. And you know what, let's go ahead and actually cut our right here. That's where that other Axeman came from. So we'll go ahead and walk down here, see if he has any good loot or treasure down here that he was guarding. How much do you want to bet that door's actually locked? So let's go ahead and go over here real quick. Nothing. Okay, just that little guy popping up. And let's see if this door's locked. What do you know? Open from the other side. Okay, it's probably a shortcut here later on to be able to use this other bonfire that we just lit. Alright, well, whatever. Let's go ahead and go back to where we came from. Maybe we can go down the left side this time. See if there's anything. Let's go ahead and rest this bonfire. Refuel our flask, whatnot. And then right there, guys, I also went ahead and traveled and used my souls to level up. I saw I was kind of stacking on quite a few of them, so I went ahead and just leveled up one more time. I didn't want to have to play through all that with you guys, waste your time, so basically I just went back to the Firelink Shrine through the travel and leveled up my magic pool one more time. So, that's that. By the way, for all these guys praying on the right hand side, make sure to always take those things out, guys. That's free souls. Might as well help you level up in the end. Now, as far as that lantern that I just killed, The guys carrying the little lantern of fire, those guys don't necessarily hurt you, but what they do is they wake up the sleeping enemies around them. So that little scream that you just heard, that's what they're basically doing, is just pissing off all the other enemies. So do kind of watch out for that. You could be, just strolling along with all those little prayers. You piss off that guy, he squeals, and everything's after you all at once. So be careful of that. Try to finish him off before he gets out that scream. These guys right here are extremely obnoxious when you're a caster because they constantly have that freaking shield up, and you have to try and catch them without the shield up. Be able to hurt them at all. Try to keep your distance on those guys though. The spear is very obnoxious. Very, very obnoxious. Okay, so as you can see right here, I'm kind of just standing here. Basically what I'm doing is there's actually a dragon above right there, which we're actually going to be using that bow that we just picked up earlier. But right here is kind of a good farming point. If you are kind of low level, you can come over here and this dragon will actually kill all these enemies for you and you get all the souls. So extremely easy way to level up. Just kill the guys up to this point and stand here and let the dragon do the rest for you. Okay, so as you can see right there, basically what I did is wait for the dragon to do his little fire breathing a move, and then what you're going to do is as soon as that move is up, just run directly across and kind of right over here where this little castle wall is. Be careful though, like as you can see right here, Lothric Knight does run out of there as soon as you step near those near that staircase. Finish him off. If you're a caster build like me, just keep rolling, dodging, casting a spell, whatever. Do whatever you need to do to take him out. He is kind of difficult, especially if you're low level, but what I'm about to show you right now will give you quite a few souls and help you boost up a couple levels. So finish him off. I'm going to go ahead and see how this Lothric sword is. I don't have the right stats for it. Let's see how it swings anyway. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, but that swing time is extremely slow, so I'm going to go ahead and go back to my axe. Let's see here. Well, is there anything else I could equip? No, I think I'm going to go back to my axe. Alright, so if you go right back here, guys, after we kill the knight or whatnot, remember there is a knight there. Don't say I didn't warn you. If you go back here, pull out that bow I told you to pick up earlier. I myself have a crossbow, which you can find off that knight that you killed right there. They eventually drop a knight crossbow. Either one will work just fine, guys. However, my stats would not allow me to use the longbow efficiently. I was doing like 4 damage a hit, so I picked up this crossbow. But basically just sit back here, pipe him with arrows. He can't actually hit you from here if you're far enough back. And you just kind of sit there, flick them away little by little, and you'll finally get the souls. There is one easier, safer method that I'll show you here in just a second. I want to see if can you lock on him with spells? You cannot. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go through this door right here. You'll take the ladder down, then go up the stairs right in front of me. Then boom, you're right underneath the dragon where it can't attack you, and you basically use the same method we were using earlier. Now, if that door isn't open that I just walked through, you'll go back to where the shield and spear guy was that I was complaining about earlier, take the left up the stairwell, and do the same exact method we did on the lower floor on the upper floor. Just wait until the dragon does this little breathing move, and then once the fire clears out, the fire is kind of put out across the ground, run like hell to the door right underneath him, and then from there you'll be in the same little area we are now. From here you'll be able to do the final method in which I'm about to show you. It's fairly simple, guys, same basic concept as earlier where you're kind of shooting at a safe distance, but this is a little bit closer where you can do more damage and there's really no chance of him hitting you. Just basically kind of step out here where I'm at, where the columns are. You'll kind of look over here to the left, you see this little talon sticking out there. You'll aim with your crossbow, arrow, whatever, what have you, your long range weapon, and just kind of pop off some arrows. You'll know when it's working, when you're damaging them, when you see blood kind of splattering out of his talon. Well, guys, this episode is getting a little on the long side, so this does conclude episode 2 of the Cinder Hunters. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. This is Lloyd from Frequency Gaming. Take it easy, guys.